What's up, boys and girls? What you hear is the sound of me mixing two different kinds of weed together on my desk. They're ground up. I've hand blended them together, and I'm about to fucking smoke it. It's lemon splash and guavanade, and I made a little salad bowl here. I'll fucking toke it real quick. What is up, y'all? Had a long ass break, dude. Might be the longest break ever between UFC fights. For years. There have been, there used to be like months in between events, like if you go back long enough. But recently, I'd say the last, at least 5 years, there has not been a break this long. At least I don't feel like there's been. But yeah. Also realized I don't have a lighter, so I'm going into the next room real quick. I'll be right back, dude. But it's good to be back. Welcome to the UFC 324 shit show. It has started off as a shit show already because I don't have a fucking lighter. So I'll be RB. All right. Actually had one in here. Didn't even have to steal my wife's lighter, dude. Okay. Where was I? Yes. Toke. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first shit show of 2026. That does not feel like a real year. That is a fucking futuristic year in a sci-fi movie. It's felt like that for a while now, but it's 2026. UFC 324. Just my 2 cents. Welcome. Cheers. Dude, this stick lighter is low on fuel. If it didn't work, I was about to blow my fucking stack, dude. Oh, man. That tastes good. Tastes good. It feels good. Got my cold brew here. Got some water. Got coffee. Got pot. Got fights. Finally, dude. It's been, what, a month? Just about a month, like 24 days or something, I think was the official count. But like I said, it's been the longest break from fights that I can think of in the last, you can easily find up the stat, but I feel like it's been 5 years. Have not known what to do with myself. I can tell you what I have been doing, though. I have been doing nothing but watching Mike and Jules David, aka Red Bar, and it has been consuming my entire life. So yeah, that's what I've been up to on the break. Just watching Red Bar like a madman and chilling. I have been watching a bunch of TV shows with the missus and catching up on movies and stuff. Shout out to Aaron the dog. And shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to the whole fucking pub. Shout out to the Dome. Shout out to all the Brages and Bragettes that I'm chill with across the YouTube universe, X universe, whatever. Shout out to all you guys, man. I hope you had a good break. Ready to get back to it. I do have some bets for 324, and I'm getting excited about it, man. It's kind of a weird card for betting, but I'm really excited to watch a lot of these fights. This does feel like a card where they're like, this is the best we have. It feels like this is a showcase card for the Paramount rollout, so to speak. But top to bottom, it's pretty fucking good. Like, there's not even the lower level fights, like, they're not awful. What I will say, though, is that the fucking stinkers are coming, dude. Like UFC Houston and some of these other cards they're putting together, my God, do they need to fucking add some more shit to them, because they are looking not very strong. This card is good. The next card is good. But again, it feels like, okay, it feels like some drug dealer shit where they're like, they make the first couple sacks fat. They nice up your shit a little bit, put the hook in, and then they got you. It's like, it feels like, okay, sign up for Paramount with these two cards, because it gets rough after that. But it's like, it is what it is. We're in the Paramount era. It feels like there's been a couple different eras of UFC in the last few years. We're post-COVID, Paramount 2026. We're here, and I'm here for it. Welcome to the shit show. I will probably start rolling through the card around the 15-minute mark. I need to smoke some more weed and do some shout outs and stuff, but I hope you guys have been doing well. And like I said, I'm excited to watch this card. I feel like there are a lot of good fights from an entertainment standpoint. So yeah, dude, got up early this morning, man. Got up really early. Went to go see a family member. Pretty much like a grandma to me. I get up early, man. I get up, well, earlier than I'm used to getting up anymore. But I'm here. Feel a little sleepy, but I've been putting plenty of coffee through my system, so it should keep me upright for the duration of the stream. And I don't know if Moiz is going to be here. I texted him earlier. He said that he may or may not be here, so I will act like he's not going to be here and just proceed like that. And if he wants to come through, that's cool. I think he said he didn't really look too much into this card, even though you had almost a month. No, but it's all good. Shout out to Moiz. Shout out to you guys. I will drop the links. I'll even drop Moiz a link in case he changes his mind. And anybody else that wants to come through, I don't have any like. I've been betting on NBA and NHL, so I don't have any like recaps to go through really. There's been no fucking UFC, so that is not going to take up any time. Like I said, all I've really been doing is watching Red Bar. And yeah, that's it. And TV shows and movies and shit. Watched The Rip last night, and I didn't hate it. I thought I was going to fucking hate it. It was really hyped up, so I thought it was going to be like this is another review padded, like, you know, overrated movie, and it was okay. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to. I thought it was going to be really predictable. There were some things I definitely predicted, but I didn't hate the ending as much as it looked like I was going to. And so yeah, I'll give it like a 7 out of 10. I need to log it in Letterboxd, but it was what is it? It was a 2-hour distraction that didn't piss me off too much. It was a whatever. Oh my God, dude. Cold brew and weed are fucking tight. But yeah, man, I don't know how I haven't found Red Bar before this point, but yeah, it spoke to me, and I've just been consuming fucking Mike David content like a madman. I feel like I would defend Red Bar to the death, and I don't even belong to the Scars Club. But yeah, I hope sincerely that Mike is well, that he's not fucking dead, and that he is just either getting well or compiling content on Fools and we get another episode, at some point this year. I know the rumors of Red Bar's demise are starting to spread out there like some little, tendrils, but no, I think that he's just compiling content, and we get another banger in a few months. What up, Chucky Smith? How in the hell are you? You ready for 324? I fucking am. I have 4 bets for this card. 3 underdogs, 1 parlay. They're all plus money. I feel good about 2 of them, and 2 of them feel like value losers. They could all be value losers, but 2 bets I feel really good about, and 2 of them feel like I just had to bet it because of the number and various other reasons. But yeah, that is that. I don't have too much other I don't have much other channel news or housekeeping to do. So, first and foremost, start the show properly. Shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for the overlay, the backgrounds, and anything that looks somewhat cool. Shout out to you, my dude. You can find him on TikTok. He's been doing TikTok videos and stuff. I have not been going in there as much as I said that I would because I'm a fucking liar, dude. No, but in all seriousness, he is on TikTok, and you can catch his videos on there. And I hope that you're fucking happy because I said that I wasn't going to sign up for TikTok for a long fucking time, and I did for you. So again, hope you're fucking happy. Shout out to you. Shout out to the whole fucking pub. I'm looking forward to calling fights again, though, man. I have missed that. I'm very much looking forward to Saturday evening. Looking forward to seeing everybody at Pub Sports Radio. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the fights start. And I will be there. Hope to see y'all there. You can find me on these fucking girls. Shout out to the Dome. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. I'm not the worst predictor on Tapology when it comes to picking and predicting UFC fights. I don't think I was anywhere close to the worst bettor last year, but I did not have a good year. It was a losing year for me. Had some good spots towards the end of the year. I think I was only in the black 1 fucking time, and it was like April or May. But yeah, won a good year, and this is I don't like this card a lot for betting. I only like 2 of my bets, and I don't know. It's just a weird card. As good as it is on paper, it's weird for betting, but I am very much looking forward to calling the fights. So, without further ado, is it really fucking? It feels like there's way more fuel in this. It's just like the tiniest little flicker of a flame. There should be. Garth, I assume you mean Gaethje. Well. If it isn't my favorite fucking troll. No, I'm just playing. What up, Lobby? Were you trying to win it back? Were you trying to win it back for a year with Jake Paul bets? I don't know how to answer that question. Am I going to try and get back all my horrible Jake Paul bets? I assuming you're making some smart ass comment about my Jake Paul bets. Yes, they were terrible. They were god awful. I feel like I wanted to jump out this fucking second story window, making those fucking after I made those bets. But no, to answer your question, probably not. You think that's it for Jake Paul? it kind of felt like the cash out spot. Like it's just the fights aren't going to get better than that. They're just going to, it's back to shenanigans. And I feel like that might be, I feel like you might have to pivot after that, but whatever. What up, Lobby? I hope you're enjoying 2026. Have you enjoyed the break, or are you antsy? You antsy pantsy. I know there's been like regional level stuff, and dude, I cannot force myself to care about that shit. I just do not give a fuck. I don't care about Bellator. I don't care about fucking PFL. I was talking to Billy and the boys about this this past week. I don't give a fuck about any other MMA organization than UFC. I know that's like casual and elitist and, you know, quote unquote stupid. I do not fucking care. I just don't. UFC for me, baby. But it's good to see you, man. Good to see the Chuckster as well. So yeah, UFC 324, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. All right, nice. Have another toke here. Set the mood. Yeah, there's a lot of good fights that I feel like are flying under the radar. Of course, everyone's talking about the main event. Everyone's talking about Jean Silva and Arnold Allen. That is a dope fight. Everybody's talking about, you know, Natalia Silva and Rose. I feel like these are the fights I feel like are kind of flying under the radar. I feel like the Sean O'Malley Song Yadong fight is flying under the radar, as crazy as that seems. Am I like, maybe I'm just fucking high and stupid for that. But for a co-main event, it just feels like that one is a little bit of a sleeper. I feel like that could be the best fucking fight on the whole card. Like the way it plays out, you know? I feel like they could end up being really good dance partners. Like that could be a hell of a fight to watch and call, you know what I mean? But there's another one. Let me look at the card here. You tell nobody nothing. That's a fib, Lobby CDQ. Yeah, I know, dude. Yep. Can't lose till Saturday. I'm a winner till Saturday, Lobby. Yeah. So yeah, that makes okay. So I started betting UFC in 2022. Is that right? Yes. Started in 2022. Won in 2022, won in 2023, lost in 2024, and lost last year. So this is the year of truth, Lobby CDQ 2483. I'm not fiddle fucking around this year, dude. I'm going to win every single bet or I'm going to fucking slit it out. But for real, I do want to have a winning year, but I'm not going to like, I don't know, dude. I'm not going to like completely reinvent the wheel for myself. I feel like what I started to do towards the end of last year that helped me was add a little bit of volume. But the good bets that I hit, I still felt like I mostly followed the same formula. What I'm going to try and do is not make so many stupid fucking bets. That's what I did a lot of, man. I was going back and looking at my action because at the end of the year, last year, I did like an end of the year award show or whatever. And like I was going to, I highlighted some of my like, you know, my finer moments, but I wanted to like, you know, expose some of my fucking dumbassery to the cold light of day. And when I did, dude, God, there was so much more than I thought there was. Like, I made so many stupid fucking bets where it's like, you are a stupid ass motherfucker for that. Like, I'm going to really try and mitigate that where it's like, yeah, where it's like you just don't care. Like you don't care whether you win or lose this doing shit like that. So I'm going to try and cut down on some of that. But The bets that I did make this week, I feel like at worst they're going to be value losers. I do feel like a couple of them are like that, but I bet all the fighters I bet on are good fighters at the very least, at the very worst, to elite. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna keep going with. Again, I'm not gonna try and reinvent the wheel. Like, yeah, I had a losing year. It sucks. I feel like I could have lost a lot more though, and it's one where yeah, the results weren't good, but I also don't like hate myself, and I feel like I'm going into this year glass half full, and like you said, clean slate. So we'll see, man. But looking forward to seeing what you like, Lobby. Of course, let me know, or anybody else that's listening to this in the comments, what you like here. And we're about to kick this fucking thing off, man. Drop the links. Dude, I would have to go back through and I mean you can check it out for yourself. All the bets I made are up here on the channel. But I don't know. I don't feel like it was my worst, demographic or type of bet per se. It might have been. I don't fucking know. All right. I'm going to drop the links. Excuse me. Sorry, I scarfed my lunch down before I got on here. Sign up for the contest, members only. Shout out to the whole pub. If you're a silver and gold member, get up in the Discord and gamble 24/7. Let's see. Shout out to the Locker Room Talk podcast. New episode is up. Premieres every Tuesday. Pub Sports Radio, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think we are going to go back to 8 p.m. Once the NFL season concludes. I think we're going to go back to the 8 a.m. spot or 8 p.m. spot, excuse me. But I'll definitely keep everyone updated on this channel. Yeah, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. New episode is up. It was a good one. Felt a little rusty, but it felt good to shake the rust off, get back into the swing of things. And yeah, Saturday, we will definitely be back properly. And hopefully we'll make, a bevy of riches. I know. You're right. I was going to say something smart, but you're right. All I really track is the results. I need to do more. I mean, I probably should be third-party track, but that's just, I don't know why. I just don't want to. It's just spite. It's pure spite. I probably should have a fucking bet MMA tips, but I've talked so much shit about it and people that use it that I couldn't possibly, man. I'd be such a fucking hypocrite. But I should do a better job. You're right. You're right, Lobby CDQ. Thank you for keeping me honest. But yeah, other than tracking the results, I don't really do too much advanced metric stuff, but I need to start doing that. Maybe I'll start doing that this year. And I'll definitely give you credit for that if I end up doing so. But for right now, yeah, it's just the results. But I will never run from them. I finished minus like 8 point something units, I think. But yeah, it won't good. And it basically came down to like the last fucking card of the year. If I'd had a good event, I would have ended with in the positive and the black, but I didn't. So let's fucking kick this year off right. And let me drop the link. How'd you do last year with UFC? Was it a good year for you? Up year, down year? Did you break even? Did you win $250,000 fucking dollars, dude? Are you rich now, Lobby? Are you saying you're too fucking cool for me now, dude? Are you saying that you're so fucking rich that you're gonna fucking stop hanging out with me? Are you fucking big leaguing me right now, dude? Holy shit. Copy. All right, sending the links out. Anybody that wants to join me, I'll give it 10 minutes or so, and then I'll just run through the card. There we go. Moiz, I'm giving you the link just in case. No pressure, though. Just in case you change your mind. And I'll just go down the list. This is not coolness or preference or anything. It's just literally the order that my DMs are in right now. All right. Link is in the Locker Room Talk podcast group chat. Shout out to the LRTP. Like I said, new episode is up right now. Check it out. Aaron the Doggy Dome, formerly the Annual Weekly. The link is now in there if anybody wants it. And the Daylight Come and Me One Go Home Dome, the original dome. It's an original dome. There it is. I'll give it a few minutes. I'll take a few more tokes, and then I'll run through the card lobby, and then you can get the fuck out of my face, dude. It is good to see you, though, for real. I've been trying to be more selective. That ain't no fucking answer. Probably around even. Fair play. Fair play to you. That's literally like, that is what I'm sitting at about, like, in totality of all the fucking bets I've made since 2022. I'm probably sitting about, like, dead fucking even. Fuck, dude. I blame you. I blame you for ghosting me forever, dude. And then you came back and you weren't like encouraging or anything. You're just still just talking the same shit. And I feel like you ruined my life. You ruined my year. Holy shit. Well, I'm going to bring a gentleman on the screen with me right now. I'm going to give him a second to prepare himself because he is about to be live in front of a gigantic audience. I don't know if he's ever been in front of an audience this big, so I just want to give him a second to collect himself and make sure that he's ready for it. But I have a feeling that he will be. This gentleman that I'm about to bring on with me, you can find on that very banner right there, the Locker Room Talk podcast. One of the Locker Room Talk podcast barrages, one of Cali's finest. Yes, he is from California, and that does make him cooler than me and everyone else that's not from there by default. What up, Mills? How are you, my dude?
Oh, what's going on, man? Just chilling, watching these weigh-ins, trying to get these last little bets in before 24 hours.
Nice, dude. I haven't watched the weigh-ins at all. What anything to speak of? What's like any crazy takeaways from the weigh-in so far? Anybody miss?
Yeah, Figgy missed. He missed big, bro. He missed like 3 pounds. So it just looks like it's that old Figgy from when he was in that one division before. Didn't give a F about making weight.
That's fucking ridiculous. I mean, I love Figgy, but I'm so glad I didn't bet that fucking dude. No, spoiler alert. But like, oh, do you know what though? Can I ask you something now that you're on screen with me? And
No,
shout out to you. Thank you for
no, you
joining
can't.
me, man.
No, you can't.
Dude, I feel like there's been a couple fights flying under the radar. I mentioned Song and Sean O'Malley. Do you feel like Umar and Figgy is flying under the radar?
A little bit, man, because you gotta think about it, man. Like Figgy, I think he only has like 1 or 2 losses in this new division. But when he first came over here, man, he put together 2 good wins, And people were saying at that time, like Figgy should be kind of like up and coming fighting for the belt just because he was the former champ in the other division. So name still solid. And then Umar, the way that he's looking on the scales, it's usually Umar by decision, but I actually don't got a good number on that. So I'm actually flipping on the other side and probably gonna take Umar inside the distance, especially with Figgy missing weight. It just kind of, to me, that just it implements like a unmotivated Figgy, And at this stage of the career, like Umar wins by decision, like yeah, okay, and like I think
Right.
this year too, we're gonna see like we don't owe these Nurmagomedov shit. You know what I mean? Like people still thinking like, oh, because you're an Nurmagomedov, you need to fight for a title, need to do this or that. Man, that shit was like 8, 7 years ago. Like,
Dude,
and
seriously,
Khabib
I
wasn't
am
giving
not
him no
reaching
money.
for Umar whatsoever on this fucking card.
Yeah.
And in
So
general,
I
I'm
mean,
not going to do that. Like you said, like I'm not going out of my way. If the line is bettable or parlayable, I will. But if it's just like I'm not going to bet Umar just to say I have a bet on Nurmagomedov because like I don't like, dude. Figgy has such a deadly guillotine, but I feel like sometimes he uses that as like not like a
a
Hail
threat.
Mary, but like I just feel like if he does that here, then he could end up maybe gassing himself out. And Umar, if he's just like rinsing, like putting him through the fucking washer, I feel like he can maybe find a finish. But I also don't want to chase a prop. So it's like I'm totally fine passing altogether. And I'm kind of fucking glad I did, dude. But I do feel like entertainment wise, it could be decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah. And then another one, entertainment wise, I actually think it's gonna be decent. Nobody does is the Freeman fight, man. Freeman and Hokit, like I think that's gonna be a good fight, man, on this card. And that Rose fight, I think that shit's gonna be a dog fight, man. Like they promising Rose a title fight after this win. Like, man, she's gonna hear those instructions from Coach Barry and just be like certain things, do this, do that, and she's gonna do it right then and there. And it's like, bruh, like that fight experience that Rose is gonna bring into this cage with Natalia Silva, you can't just look at it and just say, oh no, 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 like I know what's gonna happen again. So I actually think that's a way more closer fight than what the line implements. And I actually think Rose is gonna win 1 round for sure in there, man.
Yeah, do you know? I'm about to look this up, but do you know offhand if she's gonna have Whitman with her or is she still with Barry?
They haven't showed anything of Whitman with her. I just seen Whitman with Gaethje this whole time in the 24-hour. I mean, in the embedded and shit. So like,
Right.
to me, if it would have been like if they would have had them both, you would have kind of seen it already. Kind of like, oh, okay,
Right.
Rose over here shadow boxing, Justin Gaethje over there jacking off. Like, you know what I mean? So like, you didn't see none of that shit. So I don't think that he's actually with her. And I think Pat Barry been taking that like exclusive hands-on approach to where it's like, all right, let me keep that 18% I got to give Whitman and just, bring it back to the house.
Right. Yeah. And I know Whitman is pretty selective with the fighters he trains and the one he corners and stuff too. So that's interesting. Yeah, man. I do. Yeah. I think that is going to be a really entertaining fight. There's a like entertainment wise, I think this card fucking rocks, dude. But like it is a weird one for betting. And I was telling people about the new episode. Like I feel like, I was rusty, but it was good to shake the rust off. And the more we like talked about it and shit, and the more I've thought about this card, I mean, dude, I'm always a fucking nervous wreck when it's Gaethje fight week, but like, I'm excited for this card entertainment wise. I'm really fucking pumped for Saturday.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. And that fight too, man. Like the way that Patty strikes, bro. If he goes in there and strikes the same way that he fought Jared Gordon, he's getting knocked out. He was like, he doesn't block a punch, he doesn't move his head, he takes the punch and just like keeps going. So like, and Justin Gaethje does the same thing, but Justin Gaethje can take those hits, and Patty. I know, man, bro. I like the under 2.5. That's that Mills premium print right there. I'm getting that motherfucker minus 110. But yeah, man. I don't
what is it
think
real quick. I'll make a banner for you. What is it real quick?
2.5 under 110. Under 2.5 minus 110.
And what are you calling that? What are you dubbing that one? That's the
Shit, I
Mills
don't.
what?
That's the
We
Mills
say
Premium.
Mills Premium Print. Is that what you called it?
Yep.
I'll just let them know since you're in here. Mills Premium Print. And one more time. I'm sorry. What's the play? One more time.
Defense is going to be given, at all. 13 minutes, 12.5 minutes. All right, cool. I'm definitely locking that in. And yeah, like both these guys know defense at all. But the difference is Gaethje can take those beats and he can take those punches. Patty, he gets dropped and yeah, man. So I see violence in this one. And anybody who's betting on Justin Gaethje at that plus money price tag, I think you're on the right side. Patty opened up like minus 160, minus 170, minus 230. Man,
Yeah, dude.
All right, so I'm out of here, though. I'm out of here. I got a real life now. You know what I mean? I got a wife, a house, and all that good shit. See y'all later.
No, yeah, definitely. Family comes first, man. I appreciate you stopping through though, Mills, and I will see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right, homie. Peace. All right. Shout out to my dude Mills. You can see and hear him every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pub Sports Radio. And I imagine you'll see him tomorrow for the live Fight Companion / betting stream, Pub Sports Radio. But yeah, shout out to him. Thank you for stopping through, and best of luck to you. Mañana. Now, the links are out there. I'm 37 minutes in. I'm going to give it to the 40-minute mark. 2 more minutes. And then I will start running through the card. The links are out there. Anyone that wants to hop on, you can just pick up wherever we are and go from there. But I want to keep this one around 2 hours at the most. Yeah, dude, that was a great segment there with Mills. Shout out to him again. Good times. Great episode this week. See you tomorrow. Now, Umar, Figgy, Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong. There's one more fight. I don't know if it's flying under the radar necessarily, but it's not getting talked about as much as the other ones. Like, if there wasn't like Jean Silva Allen, if there wasn't the main event, I feel like you could make Cortez Acosta and Derek Lewis like a fight night main event. That actually might be a sick fuck. It could be a lame fight too. So I can't really like, oh, dude, that's fucking so underrated right now. Like, it could be a stinker. It could be a Cortez Acosta fight from a couple years ago, and like a Derek Lewis, Francis Ngannou. Please God, no, but it could be. It could be a tactical Waldo decision, which will look like the worst fight you've ever fucking seen. But if they both just go out there and chuck them, it could be very entertaining. So it could be chucking bricks. It could be staring contest. Potential for fireworks, though. What was another one without looking at it? Hernandez, Michael Johnson. Dude, the way they fight, the first round of that motherfucker could be extremely violent. But yeah, I'm gonna go through it here in a second. And matter of fact, I will go through it now because this is when I said I was going to. So I will start running through the card. I only have 4 bets, so it shouldn't take too long. Ty Miller and Adam Fugit. Dude, I think Ty Miller is going to win. I can't fucking lay chalk on a debutante. That is one thing I'm not doing. I'm not laying stupid chalk on any fucking debutantes. I have to see at least one fight, especially if you did not have a Contender Series fight, you weren't on Tough, like nothing like that. If you just like out of the fucking blue debuting, I don't care what has been heard about you through the grapevine or said or whatever, I got to see one fight at least. That's just a rule, a personal rule I'm making for myself. And I'm telling myself this out loud as a reminder. I'm not dumbass. You are not doing that this year. So yeah, the pick is Ty Miller, but there is no fucking way. What is it, like -4? I'm gonna see what that is right now. As it stands, I don't fucking think so. I don't think so, Bo Dick. We'll just go on square ass FanDuel that I actually fucking use quite a bit. As it currently sits, Ty Miller's -420. I don't fucking think so. Speaking of 420, though, shout out to the 5 people in the building. Cheers. Nah. He probably wins. He probably knocks out Adam Fugit, who is decently skilled, decent experience. He's a little chinny, though. And it looks like Ty Miller has really good boxing, and he probably just knocks him the fuck out. But, yeah, just show me first. That feels like a line that just is trying to wave people onto the shoulder to bet props. And I don't know, man. No thanks. But Miller probably just chin checks him first round or second round or something. This fight, though, I'm going to feel really fucking stupid because I wasn't going to touch this motherfucker. But I did. I bet this fight. I put Josh Huckett in a parlay. I'm like an idiot, and I feel like Denzel Freeman might win another decision, but he's not going to. He's not fucking going to. Hockett's a better wrestler. I feel like he's a slightly better fighter overall, and I do feel like narrative-wise, it leans towards Hockett. Like I said, I favor him in the wrestling. Like Freeman. The striking's pretty fucking close, dude. I'm not going to act like Hockett is a better striker than Freeman. He might not be, but he does have decent power. I'll say that. Like, technically, Freeman might be a little better, but I think, like, Hockett has a little bit more power. And if he needs to, he can go to the wrestling, and I think he will. A little bit more well-rounded, a little bit more experience. I just like Hockett a little bit more overall. It was a parlayable line. I did just that. It could be the first pie in my dumbass fucking face this year. But I do feel like he wins the fight. What do you think, Lobby? I know of the 5 people that are there, you're one of them. Or it could just be 4 fucking pew accounts. And some fucking lurker, dude, that doesn't want to make their fucking identity known. That's cool. You can lurk, watch, listen. That fucking cold brew is good, dude. But yeah, I like Josh Hockett here. Feel like he wins a decision. Freeman has shown himself to be pretty tough, but again, he has no experience. Really, one UFC fight against another debutant, fucking Boujla. So it's like that fight told me exactly fucking diddly squat. And I don't know if this fight's going to tell me a lot more for either guy. Like, it's like So yeah, I think like it's going to be a Haga decision. He'll get on the mic, say something crazy, and then I don't know. It was just like spinning his wheels, kind of. But yeah, give me Hackett here. This fight, I was just talking about it, dude. This could be a real like. These are two action fighters, man. They really both get after it early. This is a tough one for me to pick, though. I was looking for a parlay piece for another fighter that's way further up this card all fucking week. I ended up making it Hackett. I thought about making it Alex Hernandez. I don't know, dude. I do feel like Michael Johnson is really, really fucking live in this fight, but I just this would be the case for Johnson. Hernandez has improved his process overall recently, but I still, for the most part, think that he's a front runner. Front loaded. He's really like a 2-round fighter at this point, and he kind of like sandbags the third sometimes. I know that he got that like late second round knockout or first round knockout something recently, but like for the most part, I still feel like Hernandez is more or less the same guy. Michael Johnson is like 40 years old, dude. Like I'm pretty much the same age as Michael Johnson. Or no, Michael Johnson's like a little bit younger than me. But like I don't know, man. I feel like Johnson is live to knock him out. Hernandez, I still favor Michael Johnson's cardio is what I'm trying to say. Like he's older and his cardio has started to wane a little bit, but I still favor it slightly over Hernandez, who I feel like has improved. Overall, his like process, like him pacing himself and working himself into fights and not like, adrenaline dumping and fucking, blowing his load early. Like a little whippersnapper. But yeah, he's like still kind of like, I know he's 33. I still think of him as kind of just like a young dumbass kind of. And I could see him fucking slipping on a banana peel here. So I can't parlay Hernandez, but it's like, is anybody really going to be shocked if Hernandez knocks Michael Johnson the fuck out in the first round? Like, it won't shock me. Don't want nothing to do with it, but very much looking forward to calling this one, man. Look forward to see everybody fight start at 5 tomorrow at Pub. But this is one I'm so glad I don't have any action on it. I don't have a dog in this race, but I think this motherfucker will be fireworks, especially first round. This could be fight of the night, dude. Fight of the prelims for sure. Potential. But yeah, the pick is Hernandez. Is one where I feel like Johnson might be having success and then Hernandez clips him. Like I do feel like youth is ultimately gonna like win out, and I slightly favor that, but Hernandez is still not a fighter I would consider super duper trustworthy. You know what I mean? Like he's still kind of got that flake in him. And I feel like this is the fight. And this is another this is another little like you can make a case for Michael Johnson, and it would be let me get this straight. Let me make sure before I talk out of my ass for the millionth fucking time. I mean, what's one more drop in the ocean? But I'm just saying, for posterity's sake or prosperity's sake or whatever. Let's see. The case for Johnson is as follows. This happened a few times last week, and I capitalized on it. I'm gonna kind of feel like a fucking idiot. Well, he's a little bit younger than I thought too. He's 39. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I recognize this, but didn't like capitalize on it. I'm gonna feel fucking stupid, but I just want to make sure. I want to check something real quick. And if it's true, Oh my god! It is. Yeah. And this was another reason I was slightly reticent to pull the trigger on one Alex the Great Hernandez. If MJ is to somehow win this fight, it would complete yet another MMA equilateral triangle. Alexander Hernandez, Michael Johnson, Carlos Diego Ferreira. It would literally be another one. That happened so many fucking times last year. I mean, it's probably like 3 times, but it felt like more than that. It could be another one, dude. I could see Johnson knocking Hernandez out. I do still slightly favor Michael Johnson's cardio. He's 39. He's a little bit younger than I thought. So, yeah, it's like it feels like Johnson or pass. I will absolutely be passing. No, thank you. But, dude, that's going to be a great fight, hopefully. Now, yet another line that I was potentially going to parlay with the dude that I have anchored further up the card. It ended up being Hockett, like I said, but Charles Energy Johnson was going to be another one. Very bettable line. I think he wins, but we talked about this on Tuesday, dude. Shout out to Mills. Shout out to everybody in the locker room. Talk about guys. There's a world where Alex Perez wins the first 2 rounds and Charles Johnson loses a split. Like Alex Perez, if I said Hernandez just now, excuse me. If Alex Perez wins the first round and wins like the first half of the second round, just don't be surprised to see a split. Charles Johnson has lost splits before. I could see a robbery split here for Perez. I could see a unanimous for Perez, like 2 judges. All 3 judges seeing it for him. But I could see a split going Johnson's way. I could see unanimous for Charles Johnson. I could see a 3rd round Charles Johnson knockout. But it's another one that's like, if it does hit the cards, the way Perez comes out and the way that Johnson builds into the fights, nah, dude. Like, it just feels like one that's going to come down to the second round, or Charles gets the knockout in the 3rd. No thanks. I think that's what what is my pick is going to be on Tapology. Charles Johnson 3rd round knockout. But again, if he doesn't stop Perez, Alex Perez is a skilled fighter, and recently he has been coming out and performing well in the first 2 rounds. So the pick is Johnson. Can't quite parlay him. Another one that in hindsight could have just looked like he could end up looking like minus 1,000, but that's not always how it goes down with energy fights. But yeah, he's the pick. This is another one, dude. I'm really bad at picking Bukauskas fights and Krylov fights, more so with Nikita. I cannot get a Nikita Krylov fight to save my stupid fucking life, dude. I'd like, so there's no way that I could fucking bet on this fight. I do think the value is on Nikita, obviously, as an underdog with the experience he has. The momentum is moving in one fucking direction. Like, that's pretty fucking clear. But like, Modestas Bukauskas is not a fighter that I'm just gonna like completely forget about some of the like performances that he's had that have knocked on it. You know what I mean? Like, this is nah, dude. Like, I'll put it like this. The winning streak for Modestas Bukauskas is not going to continue. He is going to like slip on a banana peel at some point. It does feel like live for Nikita to happen here, but like, Nikita's a fucking flake too, man. And he got knocked out twice pretty fucking bad last year. And that chin could be dust. Modestus is a lot of things, but he is a good striker, or he might not be a lot of things, but he is a good striker, and he does have some power. And Nikita is a little wonky on the feet and a little not always defensively responsible. He's not always the quickest of cats at the best of times. So yeah, there's no way I can bet on this fight on either side. Should be a good one though. They're both kind of dumbasses in a good way. They're both like pretty entertaining fighters when they're having their way, and it does feel like one of these fighters is going to have their way. Like Modestus is going to fuck up and give up his back, or get like dragged down by Nikita and get choked, or Nikita's just going to get sparked out for the third time in a row. It feels like a pretty binary fight, but I think it's going to be a fun one. I think one of them is going to get stopped. I think it's going to be a comical fight, honestly. But I think I think like Nikita is going to get knocked out in a really funny way, or Modestus is going to be winning, and then Nikita's going to like take his back or something, and like the look of panic on Modestus's face is going to make me bust out laughing. But I do feel like this should be a good one. It's actually like kind of for something, I guess. Like I'd have to check the rankings, but this isn't the worst fight. Like it's a pretty decent action fight, pretty like good mid-level light heavyweight scrap. So yeah, can Nikita Krylov get back on track? Like I say, he did get sparked pretty brutally twice last year. And Bukauskas is on a roll, but it feels like a spot where it's like, okay, Nikita gets back on track. Like he ducks under like a fucking Bukauskas two-piece and like takes him down, and it's over. So yeah, can't bet on something like that myself. Like too much volatility and not quite high enough of a level. Almost there, but not quite high enough where like I trust either one of them. So yeah, give me the Lithuanian Brit for the dub. Spark him out. Yeah, I'll say Modestus chin checks him, but no thank you. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I considered betting Pulaev. I thought about maybe betting Andre Pulaev, but I said it Tuesday, and I don't even think I'm going to do that. I said Tuesday, like, I'm not going to bet him pre-flop, but I'm considering like waiting to see if he like survives round one. Maybe put like a half unit on Andre live, but I don't know, dude. Like, he probably just gets torched. This is another one where it could be like one of the fucking almost countless stupid fucking bets I made last year. There's no reason to bet Andre Pulaev pre-flop when the most likely outcome is a Thibaut Gauthier first round knockout. So I'm not going to do it. If he survives, the line will probably be really fucking stupid. But he could also get a second round knockout too. So yeah, another one where I'm just going to call it. I'm just going to call what I see in front of me. And, you know, most likely we're looking at an Atiba fucking demolition job in the first round. And shout out to my dude, Stubborn Mick. I think he got plus money on that. And I imagine, in fact, let me look at it right now. Let's see. FanDuel. Atiba Gauthier. Gauthier. Round betting. Method and round combo. Atiba Gauthier. KO in round one. It's chalky on FanDuel minus 110. Let's see if you can still get that. Look at bet 365. Play long, play right. Update me. I'll update you. 0 rate. Bet 365. Updating. Installing. I could probably just fucking look up by the time this gets done. I could probably just look up best fight odds or whatever. Here we go. 324 Gautier first round knockout is where the fuck is it? There we go. Round betting method of victory, method end around combination. That was even chalkier, minus 125. Yeah. Yep. Everybody missed the window on that one. Shout out to my dude Stubborn Mick. He got plus money on that. But he is a sharp cookie. Shout out to him. Shout out to the whole dome. Shout out to my dude Aaron the dog. Aaron the dad now, dude. You old father, you. Yeah, man. Everybody has kids except me. My brother, like, no, I do have, that's not true. I have 2 or 3 buddies that don't have kids. But most of my good friends are fathers now. Shout out to all the barrage dads, dude. All the good dads of the world. I need to call my fucking dad. I guess like the storm of the fucking century is coming tomorrow. Everyone is freaking the fuck out about it, dude. My brother-in-law sent my wife pictures of where they live in fucking it's not Nova, but it's pretty much it's in the DC area. Dude, clear like the fucking ground beef gone. Bread gone, milk gone. Like it's about to be the fucking apocalypse or something. It's like, dude, yeah. It's not like they don't get any snow up there either. It's not like the fucking, like, I understand that in the South where they do think it's like a fucking, you know, some biblical end of the world, like a apocalyptic shit. But it's like, dude, I don't know, man. This is just crazy. I think, and like they're like dropping the fucking total like precipitation numbers too. And it's like, maybe relax a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be the end of the fucking world. But yeah, man, it's everybody make sure that, you know, your loved ones, anyone elderly, you know, make sure we are gonna get some snow for sure. All right, take another toke. Press forward. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get why it's kind of flown under the radar because people expect it to be just like an Umar rinsing. I don't know about that, man. I think he wins. But I was just saying, talking about it with Mills, like, Figgy is not like a bitch. But Umar is like the caliber of fighter that could smash him. I don't think it's just going to be a routing, though. Like, if he ends up stopping him, I think it's going to be like 3rd round. Like, Figgy is too skilled to just get wrecked quickly. It usually takes like a beating. Or just like you are on your shit that night. And again, Umar is the caliber fighter that can be prepared and ready to fucking give Figgy the worst beating of his life. I don't know though, man. Like, and it's probably my bias, but it's just I'm so glad to have no action on this fight and just watch it. Like, it is a good one on paper, and I'll be rooting for Figgy. He is one of my favorite fighters, but like, I get it too. I'm not gonna like get in the way of the fucking Umar train. He is really fucking good. And Figgy getting up there, but I'm also gonna respect Figgy enough to like not get stupid with Umar and like just see what happens. Yes, I lean Umar. I think he wins. I think he probably like, you know, because Figgy does play jiu-jitsu, but he's really fucking good, man. But I do think he'll get like, you know, probably attritionally TKO'd in the 3rd, or just like fight to survive, have his moments. Maybe threaten Umar with a submission here or there, maybe crack him or something. But I wouldn't be surprised, I guess, to see like unanimous 29-28s for Umar. But yeah, I'm not going to get in front of their Nurmagomedov train either. So pass. Leon Umar rooting for Figgy. Say no more. About that fucking fight. I got a good little bit to say about this one. This is one of the best fights on the card. Duh. I think it is going to be a cracker, both on paper and like the way it plays out. I cannot. There are a few fights where it's like, yeah, this fight looks dank on paper, could be a stinker. In actuality, I really can't see this one being that way. It might not go my way. I do have a bet on this fight, but I really struggle to see like any like place in the multiverse where this isn't just a fucking banger. You know what I mean? Like, these are both high level action fighters, both top 15 fighters. This, more than that, I mean, this is not a fucking hot take or anything y'all don't already know, or any hardcore doesn't already know. It's probably for a belt. Like, it's the winner of this fight's probably getting a belt. Like, Silva, if he beat Lopez, was going to get the title shot instead of Diego. I'm going to talk about that fight next week, which is fucking a great match, dude. But I was going to say, this is a dope fight. Regardless of who wins or what happens, you know, the way things have been going recently, watch one of them get fucked over and it goes to somebody else. But man, I think Arnold Allen wins this fucking fight. I think this fight should either be a straight up pick 'em or Allen slightly favored. I really think this is one where Silva, it's the hype. It's the hype. It's this guy was supposed to be fighting for the title. He will be back. It's like just acting like this dude's an eventuality. It's like that's what got him fucked up last time. And people are just so goddamn sure that he's just going to be a completely changed man. Like, that is just something you cannot fucking predict, dude. I mean, I guess you got to pick somebody, like, you got to make your best, like, educated guess, but like, I don't see how people are so fucking sure of that. Like, and if he doesn't fight that way, like, he's definitely not going to beat Arnold Allen. I think Arnold Allen can beat him. I think Arnold Allen can beat any version of Jean Silva. The one that fights like a madman, the one that fights technically. I just think Arnold Allen's a slightly better fighter. I think he's a slightly more proven UFC fighter on this level. I think he's won and lost at a higher level. He would never lose to the fucking jobbers that beat Silva ever, dude. So yeah, I think this line is disrespectful. Like, I'm not even gonna say I get it. Like, the only thing you can say is like, I guess the momentum, but like, he fucking just lost it, dude. And it wasn't that fucking long ago. Allen, I know he doesn't have a lot of knockouts, but I would not exactly call Allen pillow-fisted. Like, if anything, Silva does hit hard for sure. But people are acting like Allen is chinny and he's been knocked out a bunch or something. Like, on paper, Silva's chinnier. And who's he been fighting again? Allen's fought a pretty high level of fucking competition and survived it. Like, I don't think Jean Silva's beating Max Holloway or Mavsar, and I don't like people. I don't know, man. Like, I still think Silva's a little bit of a hype job. Like, he's a good fighter. He could win this fight. He could knock Allen out. There's a first time for everything. This could be a total Uno reverse card of everything I'm saying, where it's like, Allen has been tough, but he fights stupid sometimes, and he does. And Silva gets back on track, but it just feels like this line is people like wanting Silva to get back on track, or just like, no, I'm gonna get back here with this Silva line. Like that's kind of what it feels like. People like getting their revenge from the Diego loss or something. Like I don't know, man. Like Arnold Allen is not really a drop off that much from Diego Lopez. Like again, only lost to Max Holloway and Movsar Evloev, who could arguably, be next up, regardless of who wins on fucking next Saturday. But it's like people are just so damn sure that fucking John Silva is going to win this fight and crush Allen, and it's like Allen is not Drew Dober. Like he's a more skilled fighter than that. He's tougher than Drew Dober. Like he's way I don't know, dude. Still think Silva's a little overrated. And the bet for the Locker Room Talk podcast is as follows: Arnold Allen plus 200 for the boys. I don't know if it's way more than that. It was up at plus 240, but it might have come back down. Let me see. Let's see what it is on FanDuel. Yeah, it came back down a little bit. Plus 220. I got plus 200. Yeah, been seesawing a little bit, but yeah, I really like Arnold Allen here. And I'm going to ask this barrage what he thinks about this fight as well. This is a perfect time to welcome this gentleman to the stage. You can, speaking of the Locker Room Talk podcast, you can find this dude, just like Mills, every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Post Sports Radio. Allow me to bring to the stage. Oh, fuck, I couldn't remember what I was going to say. You know him. You may or may not love him, but he is one of my buddies, and his name's fucking Joey DFS. What up, Joey?
Hello, sir. Hello.
What up, man? How are you?
Good. Just got home from running errands, getting ready for this so-called snowstorm we're supposed to get.
I'm not going to lie. It sounds like you're in the bottom of a fucking well. Like, it just sounds a little, like, muffled. Like, I can hear you. Like, it's not crackling or anything, but it's just, like, it sounds, like, muffled.
Any better?
That is better.
Oh, my finger was over the thing. Okay.
Missing out. Dude, reverse CLV is usually a good sign for me. I will take that. If it's reverse CLV is what it takes to cash a bet, then so fucking be it, Jedi, you know? But how is your Friday going so far, my dude?
Good. Ran some errands. Now I'm trying to see what the potential plays are since my Planet Flag is no longer a matchup.
Is that off, dude?
Oh, yeah, that fight's off.
Was it the Smotherman?
Yeah.
I did see that one picture, but I have not been paying attention. I just asked, I was talking to Mills a little earlier, and he told me that Figgy missed weight.
Yep.
But so the Smotherman Tercios fight is off?
Yes, sir.
Holy fuck, Joey. So, fuck, man.
There goes my play. So now I'm looking around to see what else I'm going to make up for the show. So,
fuck.
I was like, the one time that I did all this breakdown and then I couldn't even pronounce Smotherman's name properly, the fight drops.
Well, we're here now.
Yes, we are.
Best of luck to you finding a new play or whatever.
I have an idea, though.
Well, sure. Lay it on me.
It's Watto, Cortez, Acosta, Derek Lewis, under 1.5, which is shockingly plus 120.
Interesting.
I think they're both going to come out firing.
Under 1.5.
Under 1.5, that plus 120. I'm actually shocked.
I'm surprised that's plus money.
That's
something you would think they would have a little chalkier.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be minus money. I was like, as long as it's minus under minus 150, I'll do it. But I was like, plus 120. That's if Watto comes out like he has been, And even if he messes up one shot, Derek Lewis can catch him, sleep him, or Derek Lewis just gets hit and he's done. I'm like, and I got like under 7.5 minutes to get that to happen.
Nice. Well, what do you think about Arnold Allen and Jean Silva?
I'm not gonna lie. So originally I was on Silva. I think made primarily to Arnold Allen's durability. He's not like he's been knocked out, but it's more of like him being rocked in fights, and we've seen plenty of potential bad stoppages. But the more and more I'm looking, Arnold Allen's going to be a live dog, especially if he can get into a wild exchange and even potentially mix a takedown in for control time. Because Silva does leave opportunities to get his overall hips and legs taken, and Arnold Allen is not a bad fighter.
And Arnold Allen has gotten hurt, but he will stand there and trade, and like it's how he knocked out Dan Hooker. And that you want to talk about a win that's aging well.
Yeah, so like I'm not against anyone that has Arnold Allen, and Arnold Allen is more right now like a DFS play for me because his low salary. Because I think the line is tad off.
Yeah, he's my play for the cast. So yeah, but I think that line is just should be completely fucking flipped. But what do you think about? You can kick this one off. Natalia Silva and Thug Rose. Namajunas.
I like Silva as a prospect. She's very talented in her own right. We haven't seen much of her grappling traits in the UFC. We've seen them more of the outside, which she is a good grappler from what I've seen. But if Thug Rose can make this a more well-rounded fight to where I think she is the more well-rounded out of the two, this could be a fight to where we've seen these bigger favorite upcoming females maybe take an extra big step, possibly not ready. You can maybe get Thug Rose better at a plus 3.5. That could be a good little bet because I think this fight can go to decision. Slightly going Silva, but I'm not touching that price tag. I think this fight could be close.
Yeah, I mean, this is all right. So I talked about this earlier in the stream. I have 4 bets total. 2 of them feel like value losers. I think this could be one of them, but it does feel a little bit wide still. Like Silva should be favored. She does feel like an inevitability to the division. She's young, she's talented. She is going to be faster than Rose, but like I don't know, man. Rose checks a lot of boxes and does have like quite a few advantages, and I don't think she's completely washed. So, like with that number and those like all factored in, it was kind of like an auto bet. But having a little bit of buyer's remorse could be a value loser, but yeah, I like Rose here. I think she could potentially big sister this chick. And like yeah, like on paper, it's like oh well, she beat Andrade, like Rose lost to her once, arguably lost to her twice. So like, yeah, there's that. There's like the speed thing, but it's like I would consider Rose slow necessarily. Like I don't think she's going to get washed in the striking, and I don't think Silva is some fucking just like, well, she's not a bruiser. Like who she knocked out? Teresa fucking Bleda. Like I just don't think she's going to smoke Rose like that. But I can see like a Natalia Silva like unanimous 29-28 or something. I can definitely see a split that goes Silva's way, but I can see a split that goes Rose's way too. And I could also see a Rose like just a boring like Rose grappling heavy, like just takes her down, like some fucking gets around to the back, body lock trips, kind of shit like that, and works her from side control a bit. I don't know, man. Like plus 310, I gotta bet Rose, but it could be a value loser. So yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't hate that because we've seen these like younger upcoming females when it comes to fighting at least a decent to good vet, like Karine Silva when she fought Arroyo. And everyone and their mama had everything on Silva. And what happened? Araujo ended up just taking her down and take down City and just winning a decision.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, I understand that. Like, I just think Andrade is like a way easier matchup for Silva. It's like she's way more predictable. It's like what Jessica's gonna do. She's gonna lunge forward and throw overhands and hooks and shit. Like Rose is craftier to me. Like she has better footwork, she has better boxing. I think she could potentially frustrate Natalia Silva, but again, could be a total value loser, man. Natalia like wins a unanimous decision or something. So I get it, but I'm not. even if it is a value loser, I don't hate myself. Like a former champion plus 310 that I don't think is washed. She could be. I was wrong about that a few times last year, but we'll fucking see. You did give your official new play, but what is it one more time for anybody?
So it's just give it a breakdown. Cortez Acosta, Derek Lewis. Somebody's body will be hitting the floor in this fight at one point, and I think it is early because both fighters have been predicting early finish. Derek Lewis even said that he'd be shocked if this fight gets out of round 1, and I actually do agree with him. No matter if he wins or loses, so I like the under 1.5 at plus 120. I got it on off my book on Bergata. So I do think that happens on either side. But as an official pick, I'm going with Cortez Acosta. He's been hitting a rhythm ever since losing to Sergey Pavlovich, and he's letting his hands fly in fights. We've seen it in the last 2 fights, and I think he'll do it in this one. I think it'd be more precise, maybe open up with some leg kicks to slow down Lewis, maybe look at some body shots and I think he'll end up catching Lewis early. Apparently, somebody said this fight would be shocked if it goes past 3 minutes. So take that with a grain of salt. If you want to play the round 1 but by itself, you can definitely get better plus money on that, which I might do that at Waldo. I saw it at plus like 220, I believe, by Waldo by round 1. So that's another good money spot potentially. But I'm just going to take the more safe approach. I'll be shocked if this fight goes past 7.5 minutes, and I'm shocked it's even at plus money. So that's more like what I'm going to text Big Show. My play is Cortez Acosta, Derek Lewis, under 1.5, plus 120.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see that plus money. And I hate to say this out loud, but like it just does feel to me like that is like the most obvious thing. I feel like is like Lewis like wings one, and I think the strongest case for that bet for you is like Cortez Acosta is on a roll. And man, when it doesn't go his way, Lewis is a fucking quitter. Like he is, dude. Like he's a glass cannon to me. And I think he gives up the ghost when it just fucking when it goes south for him, and he's outmatched. But I don't know, dude. It just feels like that's like and rightfully so, I guess. There's something that in me that's like I have a weird feeling this could be a Cortez Acosta decision, but I'm not going to get involved in this, man. This is another fight I'm just really looking forward to calling. I'm going to pick Cortez Acosta. I'm going to say it is more than likely Cortez Acosta knockout, especially if Lewis goes for it. Like, he tries to knock him out. Waldo plays it safe. He is a good boxer. I mean, that's what Lewis does. He boxes. He's got a good uppercut. He's got a good overhand, but it's like, some fucking jailhouse rock, dude. It's just some fucking like prison boxing. And like, if you're not ready for it, yeah, you're going to get slumped. But I mean, Waldo, pretty tough. Got good boxing himself. Like, yeah, he got better footwork. He's faster. Longer jab. Like I just think there's just too many things in Waldo's favor to pick Lewis. He's always got the home run shot, but it's like I don't think so. I don't think so far. It would be poetic, I guess, to hit the home run against the baseball player, but like I think more often than not, like you're probably right. And it probably is under. Oh man, I will hate to be right about this one, to be right about maybe Cortez Acosta decision, but yeah, when it doesn't go Derek's way, he getting up there too, man. Like if Waldo does start to put it on him, and he's also getting to a spot where it's like a big win over Lewis. Like if he goes out there and chins Lewis in the first round and gets on the mic and calls a shot, like dude. You never know. He might fucking. He's already starting to build a case to be like next up, just on his like, aura alone, as they say, and stringing all these wins together. A Lewis win will be a big feather in his cap. I think he probably gets it. I think it's probably like you said under, but I don't know. I could see a Cortez Acosta decision too, where like this would be what fucks it up. Lewis does crack him. And then he's like, oh, the baby. All right, it's electric slide time. Let me get on my bike here. But if Waldo cracks him, Lewis does usually quit. So I think that's what happens. Oh, the baby. Joey, this fight is really dope. I'm anxious to know what you think about it. I kind of already do, but just build up the dramatic
So
effect a little bit. Sean O'Malley and Song Yadong co-main event. Shout out to the 4 people in the building. Talk to them.
So I'm getting a weird gut feeling. I talked to another guy from RotoWire who I'm really cool with, and me and him are saying we got a feeling either a dog, depending on how the card goes, a dog may show up either at the co-main or the main. I don't know, depending on how the card goes, but who knows? Maybe it could be one of those cards all favorites win. It's always possible. But the more and more I'm looking at this is depending on how the fight goes and what version of Sean O'Malley we get. If we get the Sean O'Malley who is game ready, I think he points Song Yadong to a decision. Or maybe even a late finish. Because I give the Song, he's really never been finished outside of the cut. And it all depends on what side of O'Malley we get. But there is a side to where O'Malley has been playing games to where he's been trying to wear that mask, saying, "Oh, Song, the whole COVID bullshit." I'm like, that's a little bit foul, But ideally, if I'm Uriah Faber in Song's corner, bro, close the distance on O'Malley, clinch him up. You have the judo and wrestling advantage. Maybe not the first takedown happens or the second. I think if Song comes in with a wrestling background, I think he could potentially finish O'Malley on the ground. That's one hot take I'm thinking. And I saw a prop in my book that was like a same game. It said like Song to win and then Song by sub. Like his sub props like at plus 2,800, which is like that's like worth maybe like a sprinkle if I get that shit right if he decides to wrestle. But I'll see how I am on the night. If I'm up on the night, I may sprinkle one of those degent props on Song. But if the right side of O'Malley comes in, I do think he could win a point-like decision. Maybe a 29-28, 30-27 if Song can't find his range with the big looping shots. So as of right now, I'm going O'Malley, but pay attention to the fight. If the fight's going one way, maybe a live bet on Song could be a good side.
Well, Joey, I think you can take that mush mouth, fence sitting bullshit and shove it right up your fucking ass. Now, in all seriousness, I don't know where, like, and this is a genuine question, like, because you're not nearly the only person that has said this. Like, what is making y'all think that Sean O'Malley is like just going to be totally like not taking Song Yadong seriously?
Only like maybe because all the bullshit he's been talking on social, and then like when they did have the meetups, him acting like the whole COVID bullshit. But like it's just all
because that makes me that if it's just that's a weak ass fucking argument. I'm sorry, Joey. Like Sean O'Malley is a better fighter than Song Yadong, and I think he's gonna fuck him up. Like if anything, dude, the way that Song fights, I think that it is gonna give O'Malley plenty of opportunities to counter that motherfucker right on the chin. This is one of those where if my night is going well, I am definitely going to put at least a half a unit on Sean O'Malley by knockout to fucking chin check this motherfucker. Because, yes, there's a first time for everything. And Song Yadong is, I know he keeps a good high guard. Like, dude, I don't know, man. There's a first time for everything. And I think Sean O'Malley could knock him out, man. Like, Song is a good fighter. He's good. He's skilled. He's tough, good wrestler. Like he's got power in his hands, but like I don't know, dude. I think O'Malley, the reach advantage for O'Malley is going to be a big problem for Song Yadong, and the striking advantage. Like Song gets outstruck by better strikers pretty much every single time. Like, where's a fight where a guy was a better striker than Song and like cleared him? Not on the level. It's not. I'll give you the answer is not on the level of Sean O'Malley. And I think Sean O'Malley is going to have his way with Song here. I think Yadong is outmatched on the feet, and those are the kind of fights that Song loses. And like O'Malley, again, I don't know. I think you're tripping with that he's going to just like audit Sean. Listen to me. I think you're tripping saying that he's going to get like audited on the ground or something. Like I don't know, man. I don't get where this Song Yadong love is coming from. I think O'Malley cleans him. I parlayed O'Malley. I think Hockett fucks me if anything. But yeah, give me Hockett and O'Malley. Plus 116. No, sorry, what were you saying?
No, the only thing I was gonna say is like I think if you told me who's the more well-roundedness, I think it's probably fucking Song, but Song doesn't use it. Even though he started with a whole wrestling judo background, he's at the right camp to where you can mix in your wrestling. But he's just a prime example of some of these young upcomers who got to the show with a well-rounded game who fell in love with their hands. And I'm not saying his hands are terrible, but he does wind up way too much to where if you do it against O'Malley, he's just gonna circle pop, 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 pop.
Like Sean is gonna get his reads on Song, and I think second round he could really fucking pop him on the chin, like knock him out potentially.
I think it just depends on the game plan of Song. If Song comes in and says, "Yo, I'm just gonna try to wrestle," maybe the fight stays closed. If he says, "You know what? Fuck this, curly-headed clown shoe, and I'm gonna try to throw bombs," could he maybe land one? Maybe one. Yeah, he could probably land a couple, but
I think a strike that could really be there for Sean is a front kick. A front kick to the stomach or a front kick right up the fucking center, right? Because he keeps that high guard, dude. You could split that motherfucker with a fucking Jodon, dude. Yeah, I think Sean is gonna fucking. I think he's gonna tune him up badly. But that's just me. I mean, like, yeah, I get it on paper. Like, Song is a slightly younger fighter, like in his, like, I guess a little bit more in his prime. But again, I don't think Sean is washed. Like, and I don't think that he's like not. I'm sorry. Like, I guess maybe there's a chance we don't get the very best version of O'Malley, but like, I don't think there is any fucking world where he was not prepared for this fight and isn't taking a fighter like Song. Like, I think it could be some like, mind games and shit. But yeah, like I get it. But yeah, I like O'Malley. This is not like some crazy line. It was parlayable. Yeah, just like Hockett, O'Malley plus money. I'll take it. But best
and
of luck
I'm an O'Malley guy.
Say what?
And I'm usually an O'Malley picker.
Yeah, I guess I'm not.
Maybe I don't got the best read on it.
Say what?
Maybe I don't got the best read.
I may totally off here. I just feel like Song seems to be a really popular underdog, but he's not public like on tap. He's not a public pick or anything, and I don't know. I haven't looked at like the split or like the total money or anything, but I don't know. Do you know how it? I know Billy's better with that. Like,
I'm gonna do more of my research after this. I'm gonna start getting everything together for public dogs and all that shit, and I'll put it in the chat.
Well, I'll say this, and I do know this though. Unless something's changed, there are no public Tapology dog picks.
Really?
There's no curse this week potential.
So fingers crossed.
Every favorite is not always overwhelming, but most of them are. The closest ones are like, 36 to fucking 64, 63, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. 36, 64 kind of shit.
Close enough.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, main event. I'll go first on this one. Obviously, if you listen to Locker Room Talk podcast, if you listen to this channel at all, anytime in the last 5 years or how long it's been around, you'll know that the pick is Gaethje, the bet is Gaethje. And I will make the case for Gaethje, and then I'll let Joey have the floor, and you can make your case for whoever and all the possibilities and any potential plays you have. But I'll make the case for Gaethje. I was watching. Well, I've seen all Patty's fights, and I was watching the most recent one was a Chandler fight, I believe. And like, I'm not going to go too much into what Patty is saying, because one, fighters are bullshitters. Two, even if he means what he says, it could still not play out that way if Justin has success. But this is the case for Justin. He's just better than Chandler and Tony. And like, there were some moments in the Chandler and Tony fights where like Patty did not look super great in the third round of the Tony fight. He couldn't finish Tony. And like Chandler was cracking him. So it's like, to me, that doesn't mean that doesn't equal Justin's going to knock him out. What it does say to me though, is that like Patty's still out there trying to test himself in real time on the feet. And like, this is the fight where if you keep going to the well with that, you're going to come up dry. Like, you're going to come up snake eyes. Like, Justin is not like, he's deadlier than Chandler at this point, basically. And like, if Patty means what he says, and he's like, no, I'm not bullshitting. Like, if you throw down with Justin, like, I think that is giving Justin like his most direct path to victory. And like, Justin has good takedown defense, and if it stays on the feet, like, he has better cardio too. He just does. Like, Patty is going to be blowing up after this, like, this weight cut. He does look like he's in good shape, but like, he is not faster than Justin. Like, went back and even watching Justin's most recent. Like, Justin is faster than Patty. He has faster hands. He has cleaner hands. He's been boxing for longer with a better boxing coach. And I wish Patty fucking would try and test Justin and try and get in a firefight with Justin. Like, Patty's been hurt before. He's been put down. He's been rocked by fucking jobbers like Kazula Vargas and shit. Like, dude, you try that shit with Justin, you were going to get fucked up bad. That's the case for Justin. Like, Patty is way better of a grappler. Like, he could get clipped by Justin, just drag his fucking ass down and choke him. Like, but Justin is not like, I don't know if Patty is quite that level though, dude. Like, I don't know. I personally don't think like Patty is necessarily that guy. Like, especially with fucking Ilya there, dude. I don't know, man. Like, I think Ilya beats them both personally. That's kind of irrelevant, but like, I don't know, man. Like, people love to like shit on Justin and like, oh, he's so like, he's stupid, he's hittable, he's chinny, he's this, that, and the third. But like, go look at his record, man, and it's only like really fucking good fighters. Like, you go back in Patty's record, he's lost to some not very good at all fighters. Like, Justin would never, ever lose to the types of fighters that Patty would lose to. And I think if Patty fought the guys that Justin did when he fought him, he ain't winning those fights. Not beating Khabib. Just spoiler alert. But yeah, man, I think Justin is super duper live in this fight. I think the only area where Patty's got him cleared is pure jiu-jitsu. So I think he's going to have to get it to the ground. I think he can, and I get why Patty's favored, but yeah, I got to take my dude. He's getting another title shot. It would not be the first apple cart that Justin's overturned. It would not be the first time that he's spoiled plans when someone takes an interim title fight instead of just waiting. So yeah, let's fucking go. Let's fucking flip over another cart. Justin Gaethje. The bet is plus 187. I bet Justin like way, way early. I was hoping I was going to get some reverse CLV, but it came right back to this fucking line. So yeah, 187, murder, death, kill, Justin Gaethje by knockout. Let's fucking go. What do you think, Joey?
I'm gonna start this off with this sort of breakdown. I would never disrespect Gaethje. He is a fighter. He's been in too many fucking fights saying that this guy's anything else except for a fighter. And you point out some clear advantages. And even going back to watching Tony, going back to watching Chandler, before Tony got tired, he was cutting angles and pumping that jab on Patty. There was that one for a fact. And then old Tony's body said, fuck it, and couldn't handle no more. Same thing with Chandler. Chandler early. Chandler knew, like, look, I'm not going to the ground. I'm going to throw bombs on him. And what happened? Chandler was throwing bombs, and he landed. And Patty was like, oh, shit, this boy got power. I don't see Gaethje with the power, but Gaethje does have the speed. He's more precise with his strikes.
Did you say, Joe, you did not just say Gaethje doesn't have power. Come on.
No, he doesn't have, like, if you told me who would have, like, more power, like on one of those stupid like punching bag things where you score between him and Chandler, I think Chandler would punch a tad harder. But if you go up,
you're saying between Chandler,
yeah, Chandler and yeah.
Okay.
Patty got no power like that. Come on now, I'll admit that off the rip. But I still give Patty this, even though he doesn't have power in his hands. Yes, he is the bigger fighter. He does for a while to get to his game to try to close the clinch, try to go for body lock. He's not going to double leg Justin Gaethje. He's not going to single high leg trip Justin Gaethje. If he does, then I'll be like, oh, okay, Patty been working on his true wrestling. But the more and more if I'm Gaethje, I'm throwing low leg kicks. I'm throwing 1-2s down right in the middle of the phone booth because none against Patty. I love Patty. But I don't believe that shit to where, oh, I'd never have been knocked out. Look, you keep playing with fire like the way you do. One of these guys at inside the top 10 is going to knock you the fuck out. Could it happen in this fight? It could very much well. Maybe not early because Gaethje's more of a guy that will pump his volume, look for combinations, and then more of like a volume-based type of TKO. That's always possible. The only thing that I didn't like hearing Gaethje throughout this whole break that he was on leading into the fight was, oh, just from getting a single win, not on a win streak, just from getting a single win over Fiziev, which I was on Gaethje for that fight, you're calling for a title. Like, I know you're inside the top 5, top 6, and there's not many people else ahead of you necessarily. And to me, I think the rankings are bogus anyway. And you could be ranked 14th and somehow get a title shot. But if you're saying, oh, if I don't get me some sort of a title, I'm gonna retire. I don't like hearing that because to me that's some bitch shit. But getting back to the fight, if Gaethje can keep it on the feet, he is very live to light up Patty like a Christmas tree. But for some reason, I'm still going Patty. I like Patty. And even if Patty loses, I don't think it's a loss, too bad of a loss necessarily. Because let's say this: Patty loses, either by gets TKO'd or even loses the decision. They're like, all right, Patty's not ready for the ties through like 1 through 4, and then you could give him other matchups like 6 to whatever. That's understandable. Cool. You finally get your first legit true legend test. If you don't miss, cool. You're young. You can come back.
Right.
But if he wins, like I'm expecting, and I don't think it's going to be a fucking walkover. People are saying, oh, Patty's going to kill him. I don't necessarily see that. But I do see if Patty does win, he needs to do it inside 3 rounds. Because if he can't get that shit done inside 3, and you're telling me Gaethje's still bouncing around, all good, energetic, that's more of a hedge bet to where like, oh, fuck, Gaethje might really like this motherfucker to fuck
And this
up.
is the thing too, Joe, and I like to know what you think about this. Like, I just feel personally like if it's gone 3 rounds and Patty's been having most of, like, I don't feel like it goes 3 rounds if Patty's having all this grappling success. Like, I feel like you've got, if you go 3 rounds with Gaethje, like, you're gonna be fucking damaged by round 3, like, pretty bad.
I agree with that. Like, if it doesn't go 3, I think it's as some way of how Patty gets like a body lock or somehow gets Gaethje pushed on the cage, similar to how like when he does lose by submission, like Gaethje's having early success and then somehow he ends up getting his back taken and then he ends up getting choked.
Right.
But if it doesn't happen that way, Gaethje is very live. Even maybe get like a round 3 to 4 knockout possibly.
Now, I'll say this. If Patty doesn't fuck around and he's just like, I am going to either get this takedown or die, and gets Justin to the ground, or if he gets clipped and just drags Justin to the mat and he gets on top, it's cooked. Like
Yeah.
Patty will smash him. He is a relentless grappler. Like that, but I feel like that's why I said on Tuesday it's Patty's fight to lose. Like
It is.
I really feel like it depends on Patty's game plan. But the problem is Justin is the type of fighter that can lull you into his fight.
Mhm.
Justin is a legit fucking tough guy, and he will like make you ego fight him. Like that's his game, is to like sprawl and brawl, stuff the takedowns, and get you to just fucking, sling with him. And I think, like, dude, Patty does it in every fucking fight. Patty's a cocky dude. He's a cocky scouser, like, and he does believe that shit, that he can't get knocked out. And it's like, okay, Justin is your Huckleberry, and he is definitely going to test that. And it's not. Well, first of all, it's a crock of shit. Darren Till's been knocked out. David Price, the boxer, been knocked out. Like, dude's like saying, like, being from Liverpool does not grant you some indestructible chin. It's just like Patty hasn't been knocked out because he's been fighting fucking jobbers and washed motherfuckers. Like Justin stopped a better version of Tony when he was Patty's age. And like, he also hurt Chandler even in the stoppage. Like, Patty hit Chandler with a flying knee and Chandler got cut and was hurt, but he was still standing. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I get questioning Gaethje's chin, But like, I just don't think Patty's the one to really like
Test it.
check it, dude. Like, but we'll see. We'll
But
fucking
yeah,
see.
I like Patty inside the distance. I think if it does happen, it's inside 3. Especially if he does look for like clinch like abilities, because I don't see him doing it by like actual double legs.
It's real. It's real to me, Bernie Javo 4688. Wrestling's not fake.
I love that.
Smoke him? No. Like I said, well, potentially. If he, like I said, if he sells the fuck out for the takedown like he never has before in his life, and is just like, I'm gonna get this takedown or die. Yeah, that's how Patty smokes him. If he just tries to go out there and fight him like he has basically everybody else, I think he's gonna get knocked out. And it could potentially be early too. But I favor Gaethje if it goes late. I favor Justin if Patty stays on the feet for more than a few minutes every round. Like, but yeah, I favor Patty, of course, in pure jiu-jitsu, like by a lot. And there is a direct path where he can smoke Justin, but that's how. I don't think Patty wins. Like, if he's just like, I'm gonna be a well-rounded fighter and point fight, like, no, dude. Justin has won that fight against more dangerous fighters than Patty. And again, Justin, like, Patty's not going to be faster on the feet. So it's like Patty needs to get this fight to the ground. Period.
And one thing I can also say that also reminds me of this similar matchup, not like striker versus striker wise, but how they've been. I wouldn't even say too much shit talking's been talked, except for like Gaethje saying, Patty's opinion about Poirier and everything else. But the last time I remember a young upcomer guy fought Justin Gaethje, and this dude was going after Gaethje hard. It was the James Vick fight.
Well, and here's the thing.
I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna send your ass to the fucking prelims. And you know what happened? James Vick got fucking slumped.
Well, and here's the thing. Patty's not young.
No,
he's 31 years old.
And fighting years that's not young, but ideally you're in that you shall post if you're one of the top fighters.
To me, Patty is what he is. That's my point. Like Patty is more or less a finished product. He's improved his striking, but this is what he is. And like this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the improvements, like if he goes out again, Patty's been going out there trying to like test the improvements he's made in his striking in real time. This is the one where if he tries that, it's gonna gum up snake eyes for him. But if he does it just enough and gets Justin to open up just enough, reactive takedown, I get it. I get why he's favored. You're also talking to a certified Gaethje standboy. So until tomorrow night happens, I'm going to be War Gaethje. I think Justin has a real good chance to chin check him. Again, it wouldn't be the first time that Justin has ruined plans. So let's fucking go. USA. And yeah. But Joey, what else you got going on this weekend? What any big plans?
What I got big planned is the first card of the year where I better see a lot of motherfuckers tune in at Pub Sports Radio at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we ready to make some motherfucking money on this first card of the fucking year. That's my fucking plan, TC.
Cardone, what's really good? 31 is prime. Gaethje been in too many wars. Yeah, that's what you say. He has been in a lot of wars. Too many though. Is Patty really? That's my thing. Is Patty really the guy to like? He could be.
He might be, but
like Patty isn't. I'll say this: Patty isn't pillow fisted.
No,
he's sloppy. He's sloppy. He's slower than Justin, and like he's just not as good of a striker. But he is pretty fucking strong. He is a way better grappler. And he is on a fucking crazy, like he has the aura for sure. So we'll see. But what up, Cardone? What up, Barani Javo 4688 and Joey DFS? Any final words for the people? I know where I'm gonna see you tomorrow, but
if you have any type of questions about the whole fight card and you want to get a hold of us, guess what? Not just us. We have a bunch of other cappers of Pub Sports Radio. Become a silver member, gold member today. We have a Discord, always popping, always in there in the VC, talking up bets for every sport that you have. And we're always good at answering questions. And definitely tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Thank God for these early start times because no more pay-per-views. So thank the Lord on that.
Yeah, we're now in the Paramount era. I don't know, man. I was talking to Aaron about this. Dude, the traffic could be really fucking kirked on fucking like tomorrow night, dude. The main event, like I don't know. Like, I hope Paramount has got their fucking shit together because they are all of a sudden going to be overloaded on live streaming like they never fucking have before.
But they also do stream soccer though, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, dude.
So this is their first time doing it, but I know they do a lot of streams for like soccer events. But this is UFC.
Yeah, like this, dude. The kind of traffic that all of a sudden like that's on the main event and shit. It's like it's not going to be like anything they've experienced. So hopefully they have it together, but we'll see. We'll fucking.
Also,
see.
what's you said Arnold Allen's your play of the card?
Arnold Allen is my Locker Room Talk podcast play. Yes.
All right, because I remember Big Show texted me and said, "See if I can get everyone's play." I think I knew for some reason I thought yours was either Allen or Gaethje, so I was like, "Okay, let me go find that out."
Nah, I'm lying, dude. It's non-existent. I was just lying to trick you. No. Fuck, what was I gonna say? God bless it, Cardone. You fucking distracted me with your chat shenanigans, dude. Yeah, man. My play, Arnold Allen podcast. And one more time, Joey, what is your new play?
My new play is gonna end up being Cortez Acosta, Derek Lewis under 1.5. If it's not that, if I get a better number on Cortez just by knockout, I'll probably play that. But definitely stay tuned because once Big Show does make the overall print for it tonight, and it could be out sometime later tonight to early tomorrow morning. So definitely stay alert for that.
Yep, for sure.
I'll probably just tag you on the in the chat because I'm gonna tag you, Mills, and Billy. I'm gonna see what numbers you got for your plays. I'm gonna send it to Big Show.
Right on. Yeah, man. Well, Joey, I appreciate it, dude.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was late.
See you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow at 5.
Yes, sir.
Have a good Friday night, and thanks again, man.
Yes, sir. I'll holler at you.
All right. That'll do it. That will do it for me. Cardone, I know I'll see your fucking ass tomorrow at Pub Sports Radio, your favorite channel in the whole wide world. Oh, man, just going to take a fool's sip of this water here. No, this is not a fool sip. I really do need fucking water. I got fucking cotton mouth from this weed I've been smoking, dude. This fucking dank-ass nugget I've been smoking. Guavanade and lemon splash blended together. A lovely little salad. And Deer Park spring water. Jonathan. Jonathan Cardiesel, dude, are you gonna battle rap my boy Stubborn Mick, or just like not do that, or like what is that still happening? Are we getting Blaze Battle fucking part 5 or nah? Well, hey, dude, you showed up at the perfect fucking time. Like, he's right. I literally did not know you were in the chat, and that's a sign. Now it has to happen. Now you have to both come on screen, battle rap right here, right now. Ashley Schaefer BMW. No, in all seriousness, what up, Mickey? Oh, dude, so you're fucking gay, dude. Yeah. What up, Mickey? Yeah, you missed the whole fucking show, you piece of shit. I still love you, though. I still have love for you in my heart. You Irish fuck, dude. I actually found out that I was like not as much Irish as I thought I was, dude. I'm like more English than Irish. It's kind of gay, dude. It was like gay and boring in English. In it. I'm English, in it. Fucking, dude. I guess it's all right. Just not as cool. It's just cooler to say you're Irish, but it's just not the truth. Like, I'm not, but the relative that I thought was like my blood was like, it's like through marriage. Fuck! So, yeah, English. I just found that out recently. But what up? What up, Doe? It's pretty Irish, but yeah. I just found out the truth about my fucking heritage. And it's, fuck, dude. I wish I was more Irish. Like, there is Irish in my family, but it's through marriage. I saw the picture of the dude, though. He was a Civil War veteran. Like a black and white photo I've seen of him. But yeah, he just married into the family. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, English merchants. That's what my family is. Fucking English merchants. Merchant class. Fuck. Yeah, dude. What up, Mickey? How are you doing? How's your weekend going? What do you like? Talk to me. Talk to me in the chat, dude. Give me hot takes in the chat, man. I'll keep smoking. I'll keep this thing going for another 4 minutes. I said it was going to be a 2-hour stream. 30% alien, 30% Twiggy alien fuck. 30% Gangle fucking bird alien witch vampire fucking Nosferatu looking thing. Take a wild fucking guess. Now you just take a wild fucking guess. Yeah, very funny. Yeah, you're a fucking funny guy. You and Cardone are both a couple fucking stand-up comedians, dude. Y'all need to come up in here and fucking battle rap, dude, for my entertainment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm about to get the fuck out of here. Fuck, dude. I can't remember what I was gonna say. It's probably something stupid though. I'm gonna smoke this bowl. I'm gonna stay on here until this fucking bowl's done. 0 people, dude. Oh my god. What'd you end up going with? All right, yeah. I will put this I will put this up one more time. For the record, I only have 4 plays so far. 3 dogs and a little 2-legger. 3 dogs and a 2-leg. Mr. Irishman. We'll go in order. My play for the podcast is Arnold Allen. My most valuable bet is victim. Victim of agreement. Take a little child, train, and take this. But yeah, I do like the victim, and this is my parlay, and I had to, but that's it. No, dude, Robert E. Lee was a fucking traitor. Make no mistake about it. He is anti-United. He's an anti-United States piece of shit. He betrayed the oath he took at West Point when he levied war against these God-blessed United States of America. Now, just because I'm Southern now, well, I mean, I was going to say it doesn't mean I'm crazy, but I am. No political shit. Both parties are very fucking gay. They're both working together behind the scenes to fuck us peasants, dude. Make no mistake about that. But nah, dude, I ain't no fucking Confederate, dude. Fuck that. The Confederacy was gay. But yeah. Yeah, we did briefly. Shout out to Mills. He hopped on here and was talking to me a little bit about the we're talking about the weigh-ins. Well, he told me about Figgy actually. I think Joey was the one that mentioned smother, man. I think shout out to Moiz too. I think he put a picture in the chat. But yeah, I'm very glad that fight. Well, yeah, I'm glad that fight's off. I guess I haven't really said that yet, but good. It was a stupid fight to begin with. It was probably the shittiest fight on the card. Honestly, I like not that it would have like been the worst on paper or the worst in actuality, but like on paper, it was one of the shittier fights. Like it's for nothing. And neither one of them are like project super high. Just like who gives a fuck, actually. But I mean, I guess we'll never know. We'll never know. But so I'd be thoroughly impressed if she can keep up with the speed and end up winning that one as far as Rose. So that one, I think, yes, she's fast. No, Silva is faster, but I mean, Rose is probably the best striker she's faced, probably the best fighter she's faced, period. And I just think she's a way tougher matchup than someone like Andrade. Like, she's less predictable. She has trickier footwork. She has better boxing. I think she has better boxing than Silva. I think Silva's a better kicker. I think like Silva's range could potentially be a problem, but if Rose like walks her down and gets her on the back foot and like I don't know, I could see it being a close fight. If Silva does the thing that she's like where she just gets on the back foot and electric slides around, I think it could be one of those fights that comes down in the second round. Potentially. But we're probably looking at a Natalia Silva unanimous 29-28. Like I get it, and I understand that that's probably the most likely outcome. But I think Rose plus 310 is a tad wide. Like Rose to me is not washed. If Rose was washed, I would get the line. I can see Rose making this an ugly fight for Silva and like out grappling her. Like I think Rose has a big advantage in the grappling. I think if Rose makes this a messy, fence pushy, like body lock, trippy kind of like ugly fight, yeah. An ugly Rose decision wouldn't surprise me at all. A lame ass fucking like Rose decision wouldn't surprise me at all. We're like live line Rose minus 750 or some shit. And we're here in DC. Rose Namajunas, Thug Rose. Some shit. I don't know, man. Maybe not. Probably Natalia Silva, but that's still a tad wide for me. She's done it before against arguably better fighters, but I get it. Like Natalia Silva does feel like an eventuality, like an inevitability. Like she's just gonna be here. She's gonna end up being like the face of the division, like future champion, all that shit. But I like if Rose, like, would a Rose decision turning her back really shock you? Like really, really, no, it wouldn't shock me. You know. Again, she's good. She's a good fighter. She have it the better the potential, you know. She can look better fight to fight. It's just she's also like this is, you know, again, Rose isn't just like Rose is coming off some devastating knockout loss or anything like, or it's not like Rose is fucking 36 or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, doggy. Isn't Rose like what 32? 33. I think she's 33. Yeah, 33. So yeah, 5-year age gap. I get it, but she's still on the right side of 35. So exact same reach. And like Rose doesn't have the worst kicking game. She has a Taekwondo background, but yeah, like Silva's obviously the I'd say she's like the more skilled out fighter. Say Rose is the better boxer, the better like mid-range fighter. I'd probably give, I don't know, maybe Silva the edge in the clinch, but I don't know, man. I don't see like every box being checked for Silva other than like age, momentum, and like just pure out fighting. I think Rose is better everywhere else. So Plus 310. Gots to. But that could be, Rose could be a value loser. Justin could be a value loser. I don't understand the Arnold Allen line again. I've talked about that ad nauseum. I do not understand the Arnold Allen line. That line should be flipped to me. Like, I don't know. I think that line is totally like hype and hoping and wishing and get back. That's a get back line to me. So yeah, I don't get that. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's like that feels like Rose feels like a value loser. Justin feels like a value loser. You know what I mean? Where it's like at that level of fighter that, you know. But Allen is truly one where it's like, no, that line isn't right. I really believe that Allen is gonna have his way with Jean Silva, and people are just like I think he can stop him again, honestly. And people are like, whoa, shit, dude. Aren't like it's like Arnold Allen doesn't know how to get in a fucking like gunfight. You know, call me crazy for thinking his durability might be a little bit more than Silva's. Like, I get that Silva hits hard, but like, fucking Allen isn't some fucking like. He's not fighting like if Allen was fighting the dudes that like Silva had been fighting, he'd have more knockouts too. You know what I mean? But his level has been higher than Silva's for a while now. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I think Allen, that's a fucking disrespectful ass line to Arnold Allen. You know, I don't think Silva is on the level of he's not nearly the grappler that Mavsar is to me, at least. Not in wrestling. Maybe he have a good jiu-jitsu. And I get it. Allen does dumb shit. Jean Silva does dumb shit too. And I'm just not convinced that Silva is going to be just a changed man. And like, I don't even know if that helps, honestly. Like, if he just gets into a war and Allen fucking like clips him with an overhand, is that really going to shock anybody? Again, it won't shock me. I just don't. I think this fight should honestly probably be a fucking dead ass pick 'em, personally. So yeah, if I think it's a 50-50 and you're giving me plus 200 on a dude that's like, I think on the same level, if not slightly higher, that's an automatic bet. And I'm willing to suffer. I got plus 200. You can get plus 220 right now on FanDuel. But yeah, it went up. It was like open plus 180 earlier, I think, or plus 175 or something, and then went up. But yeah, I bet it plus 200. So I got a little reverse CLV, and that is historically knock on fucking particle board or whatever this fucking desk is made out of. Yeah, I like Allen. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's the other thing. Like, we were just talking about this. Like, if Patty has been fighting, if Patty fights Justin the same way he fought Chandler and all these other fucking dudes, I think Justin is super live to knock him the fuck out. Period. I think it's Patty's fight to lose. If he wants to go to the grappling and take Justin down, he can and choke him. But I feel like Patty needs to change the game plan up for this fight personally. If I'm Patty's coaches, I'm not telling him to do the same thing he's been doing with everybody else. It's like, you see what happens to this dude on the ground when people get on top of him and they have better grappling, do that shit. This is not the fight to be like, hey, let's try this combo we've been working on in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I wish you would, motherfucker. I wish a motherfucker would try and pocket box with Justin and try and fucking. I wish you would try fisticuffs with Gaethje, motherfucker. You sausage. You mushroom. Liverpool accent's tough, man. No, I respect Patty. He's a good fighter, but you try the fucking tough guy shit with Justin. He's your fucking Huckleberry, for real. This ain't fucking Chandler, dude. This is a dude who whooped Chandler's ass. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, man. I'm going to peace out. Yeah, I mean, you're a fucking smart dude. You're a fucking smart man. Yeah, and dude, at TriStar, he could be like, we could see like a super nerdy, cerebral, like grapple heavy fucking like jab and grapple and shit. Like we could see the lamest decision ever for Allen. I would love it, dude. I would love it. We'll see. Oh, fuck, man. I'm going to fucking take one last toke and peace out. If I can. Don't you do this to me. Dude, that's the way. That's the way for me. If that's the sword I have to fall on to cash the bet every single time. Fuck a odd shopping, dude. If the bet cashes, that's the formula. Yeah, that's it for me, man. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I hope to see everyone tomorrow. Fights start at 5. Thank you to Mills and Joey for joining me. Check them out on the latest episode of the Locker Room Talk podcast. Thank you to everyone that came through in the chat. I think we peaked out at 6 people. The views have obviously been down because I haven't been fucking broadcasting at all. I've been doing 0 streaming, but we're back to it. Back to the podcast, back to the shit shows every Friday. So yeah, I think we're going to keep the time at 2:15. And yeah. Armin is definitely lame. Armin is he's just a classless motherfucker, dude. He is a prime example of money does not buy class. You can't buy class in that sense too. Like you can't buy your way. You can't buy your way into being classy. You can have all the fucking money in the world and you can be a classless piece of shit. And that's Armin. I think he's a classless fuck. I think he's a classless, opulent, spoiled. He's a good fighter. He's a really fucking good fighter. Really, there's nothing to do with that. But I think he is a spoiled, rich kid, fucking dumbass. And he is just gross human being. He's a really fucking good fighter, though. Official play: Cortez Acosta by KO. Best of luck, brother. I hope that my like sneaky suspicions go unfounded, you know. But best of luck to you. I will see you fucking characters at 5 tomorrow, hopefully. Peacing out. I'm gonna end this one at the 2:15 mark. Go hang out with the missus. Eat some dinner. And probably watch some more Red Bar. All right. Hopefully see y'all tomorrow. Peace out, homies. Catch y'all in the next one. Just my 2 cents.